Hi guys, me here! Today, I'm gonna help you guys level up your Japanese skill by using this famous anime line.
お前はもう死んでいる。
I know you know the meaning of this line, but today, I'm gonna teach you guys in more detail so you guys can learn real Japanese by real Japanese. Let's get started! I have a disclaimer. I'm not a professional Japanese teacher. I'm just gonna teach you guys Japanese as your otaku friend. Let's go! Alright, so let's start. So, お前はもう死んでいる is composed of four words which are お前はもう and 死んでいる. So let's go one by one here, okay? First, let's go to お前. So, お前 means you in Japanese. But, like I said in my previous video, there are many ways to say you in Japanese. So here I have some of the samples. If you watched my previous video, you might already know this. But let us just review, okay? If you already remember this, then good job to you. I'm so happy you're learning from my video. But yeah, for those who are not familiar yet, let me teach you, okay? First, we have anata. So, anata is formal and very standard way of saying you in Japanese. Like, if you started learning Japanese using textbooks or online sources, any sources, I think most of the people remember anata as you in Japanese because it's a very, very standard one, okay? And next we have kimi. I kind of forgot to put this in my last video, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna explain here today. So kimi is formal casual. It's actually both, it's in the middle, okay? And it's very easy to use because it's not too formal or too casual. That's why here I have only two samples though. You know the movie Kimi no Na wa, Your Name? They also use kimi in their title, right? And next we have Gojo. So we all know his famous line, Kimi wa mo, you're weak anyway, right? Yeah, like this, I think you can see kimi anywhere. Not only in animes, even in real life, you can use kimi to your friends, to your colleagues, to your siblings, because it's very casual yet polite. Like it's casual but not rude. It's a very nice and easy to use term. You should remember this, okay? But just remember, you don't use kimi to someone older than you because it might be too friendly in a wrong way, okay? Like your parents, boss, senpais. No. And next we have anta. So anta is a casual and little broken version of anata. And it's not so polite. So you can use this to your friends, siblings, but I think you should avoid using anta to your colleagues, and definitely you don't use this to your parents, boss, senpais. It's only okay for people who are very close with you. And next we have omae. So omae is also casual version of saying you. It's a little bit masculine, so it's commonly used by guys. Girls can use this, but it's gonna sound tomboy, it's gonna sound a bit aggressive, okay? A bit aggressive. And it's not so polite either. So in terms of politeness, I think anta and omae are in the same level, okay? You can use this to your friends, to your besties, your bros and sis, but not with your colleagues unless you guys are very close, like you guys are besties, okay? Or else you're gonna sound rude. And next we have kisama. Kisama is very aggressive and it's a villain way of saying you. You don't use that, okay? It's only used by anime villains, like this. And last we have onushi. Onushi is a samurai way of saying you. You can use this only if you're samurai, okay? Next, let's go to wa. So wa is or are in Japanese. And is or are known as helping verbs, right? And in Japanese, there are two types of helping verbs. Those two are wa or ga. So let me explain very simply here because if I explain everything, it's gonna be too complicated. Okay? So basically, you use wa when you don't need to emphasize the subject. And you use ga when you wanna emphasize the subject. So let us see the samples. First, anata wa sugoi. You are amazing. You're not really emphasizing anything, you're just saying it, okay? But when you say anata ga sugoi, it means you are amazing. You're emphasizing the you. Like, you are amazing. I'm not the one who's amazing. You're the one who's amazing. Something like that. You're emphasizing the subject. And next we have neko wa kawaii. It means cats are cute. Again, you're not really emphasizing anything. You're just saying because you think cats are cute. Like, cats are cute in general. Something like that. But when you say neko ga kawaii, it means the cat is cute. Like you're specifying the subject. You're specifying which cat is cute. Okay? So you see the difference here? You know, when you say anata wa sugoi, neko wa kawaii, when you say wa, it's like you're just saying it. You're not really emphasizing anything. But when you say あなたがすごい、猫が可愛い、you are emphasizing the subject, you are emphasizing you are emphasizing the cat, you are specifying who is amazing, you are specifying which cat is cute, okay? Is it a difference? So guys, this is very complicated to be honest. Like, I also think it's complicated. So, wait. If you think this is too complicated, I have a good news for you. So, I explained this in my previous video. If you haven't watched, I recommend you to watch. But like I said in my previous video, in Japanese, it's okay to skip is or are in casual conversations. Either in verbal conversations or text messages. If it's casual one, it's okay to skip is or are. It's very common for us to not say is or are in conversations actually. So I want to give examples. I'm just using the same examples that I showed a while ago. So instead of saying あなたはすごい, you can say あなたすごい. You say that, you're skipping は, okay? And instead of saying 猫はかわいい, you can just say 猫かわいい. Okay? You see that? You're skipping は. In Japanese, it's really okay to skip is or are. In fact, that's how we talk in Japan, but only if it's casual conversations. If it's like formal essays or written language, or if it's like business situations, you're not supposed to do that. But if it's casual conversations, everyday conversations, you can skip is or are or wa or ga. You can just say あなたすごい、猫かわいい, okay? So yeah, that was the good news for you guys, and it's also good news for Japanese people as well. I mean, like, we don't really notice this until we are asked or we are told to explain, because we just use this kind of grammar without thinking, right? Imagine your mother language. Do you guys think very deeply when you speak? No, right? Like, it's just natural for us, right? So next we have mo. So mo is very simple. It means already in Japanese. And lastly, let's go to shindeiru. So shindeiru is actually more complicated for me to explain, but it means dying or dead. Why do? Why there's no exact translation? I will explain, okay? But first, let me explain that shindeiru is actually a combination of shinu and deiru. Shinu means die, right? So yeah, you might think, okay, shinu means die. So what is deiru? Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is deiru? Okay, let me explain. So, deiru or teiru is something you add at the end of a verb. It's like ing, ing, form of English, okay? Like sleeping, eating, studying, something like that, ing. And when you add deiru or teiru at the end of a verb in Japanese, it's either you're describing something that is happening, which is ing form, I think this is present continuous form, or it's gonna be describing something that has happened. It's a d form of English, like studied, ate, slept. Is it called past tense? Guys, I'm gonna teach you guys Japanese, so I appreciate if you can teach me English sometimes. If I'm wrong, okay? If I'm wrong, please tell me, okay? So yeah, you might think, okay, so why there are two? Why can't it be just one? It's too complicated. I also think it's complicated, but unfortunately, it really depends on the context. It's really gonna be either of the two. Something something ing or something something d. Like something happening or something happened. So in our case, in this case of お前はもう死んでいる, it's gonna be either you are already dying, which is the present continuous form, or you are already dead, which is a past tense. And guys, which one do you think is more natural? I think we can all agree that you are already dead sounds more natural, right? And I think this is how it's translated in English subtitle as well. So guys, this is it for this video. There are some advanced grammar here, and you don't have to really remember all of this now because it's a little bit advanced, like I said. But if you're a bit more pro in Japanese in the future, you can come back to my video all the time, okay? So as you can see, Japanese is very complicated, but I really want to help my fellow weebs and otakus because I'm also one of them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video.